A man is talking, a woman wants to talk, and you're telling him to be a gentleman.
To keep quiet for the woman
don't
to
believe in
talk.
gender equality.
You don't
believe in gender equality.
Can there ever be gender equality amongst the two genders? So guys, we're trying to find out today, and that's why we're having this show. And on my right hand side, we have the Energy King, Relax. We have Annie, the amazing lady. She know they agree for anybody. And we have Sam, the most stubborn man in the studio. Also, we have Rema. We have Elisha. He's also steering, aka Laddie. Guys, we're going to find out if gender equality is possible or not. And we'll kick it off with my left hand side. Let's go.
Gender equality is not possible. Because even from the origin of creation, man is created differently from woman. We have different roles to play. So I think where we started having this conversation of we can be equal started when ladies doing the things of guys. Maybe when they started standing up to responsibilities. So they now feel like, okay, since we can do some of these things guys are doing, I think we should have equal rights in the society.
So you're saying equal rights is not possible?
It's not possible.
Okay.
I'm even trying to understand what you're saying. because as you're saying it, I can tell you don't believe what you're saying. I'm just saying it for the
same talk.
Because really, when we talk about gender equality, I feel like what is equality in the first place? Yes. When you say equality, is it that what a man can do, a woman can do better? Is that all the basis of equality?
I think it is what a man can do, a woman can do as well.
Yes.
So that's what I'm even speaking in the context of, is that all about equality? No, that's not necessarily all about equality. And then when you want to study from day one, it means that when things are equal, it means that when I want to raise a child or children, I'm not going to raise a lady different from the way I will raise a boy. That means that I'm not going to say a boy should chill while a lady should go and start learning how to cook and do house chores. No, I have the moral responsibility of raising those kids the same way, to understand that you people are going to be responsible people of the society. I need to raise you this way, and I need you to raise you this way. Now, if you're not speaking about strength, if all we think about strength is muscle, we are fools, or big fools, because if it's just about, sometimes you will see that they want to do a quiz. They will not say, not even quiz. Let's say they want to do like a competition. They will not say, pick your team. You see guys, they will go and pick guys that have muscle. And when what they need is just sense. And at the end, they will lose. So I'm just starting because it's going to be a very loud, wild conversation.
So you're talking about mental strength and physical strength.
You understand? That's also a space for equality.
He mentioned something. Again, I did with you, no worry. He mentioned something. Now, Relax said that raising a child, you have to train them the same way, right? Now, there is a video. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was trending one time. The father carried his daughter, and then he was bouncing her on a soft, So when it's time for her to throw the girl, he will just take the girl and gently, bam. But as soon as the boy comes for his own turn, he just carries and does that wrestling slam, There is no way you can train a male kid the same way you train a female kid. There is all this gender equality is rubbish from the origin to the end. Now let me say something. Now, do you know that in almost all governments of the world presently, you can recruit men that have no combat experience, train them for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, and send them off to war. There is nowhere in the world where they recruit women and send them to war like that. There is no gender equality at all. Now, wait.
We cannot wait.
Now,
It's gonna be too long.
Thank you very much, moderator. And I think I'm going to pick up from where he started from.
It'll be good.
So, now, when we talk about gender equality, well, it's a situation where people have access to, people have rights, and access to opportunities without being aimed at with gender or by gender.
God bless
All right,
you.
good. So now, you talked about the military, and I think I should go there. Men are not the one clamoring for gender equality. I need you to know that. So women are really content. We are satisfied with our roles in the society. But then again, the women are saying no. They have what we can do, they can also do. Perhaps maybe do better as well. And so now,
Do you believe that?
Of course, I believe that. Now we're gonna get there. So now we get to a point where
Even in the dirty sex.
wait, chill. Wait.
There's a fundamental mistake that were made, but I feel what you're saying. Let's continue.
You always feel it.
There you go, feel it.
So now, as I'm saying, when you talk about gender equality, first of all, we need to. I think I was asking when I got the topic. I was asking someone that, okay, are we supposed to be putting it into perspective?
Yeah.
Because I think it is what we should do, But then again, we are looking at it from a general perspective. Now you talked about the soldiers. That women are not being recruited into the military. Big ups to
No, they are recruited, but
yeah,
the
but,
way men are
they're not sent to the war front.
They are not.
They're not sent to the war
It
front.
feels like they should just quickly arrange them and send them to Sambisa so that
So
they can go and
now,
die.
big ups to
It's the same thing they do for the men. So
Wait.
if women are saying we want equality, then they should also do it.
Wait. So now,
Listen that you
big
just said,
ups to.
if there are people here, they will have already put you on firing squad.
Why?
You know why? Because
Why?
you know
I will tell them.
you know why that is. I'll tell you why that is.
Okay.
I started to say that if you base equality only on the strength of an
Okay.
angle. Wait. You have made it. Wait, you
Okay.
know what my brother was trying, what Simon was trying to initiate in the first instance is the real bedrock and the real meaning of equality, gender equality, is the fact that way back then, the women were not meant to do major things. They were not permitted to go to school. Women were not meant to hold certain positions. Women should not vote. Women should not do certain things. So equality is that no, you have the same right that I do have. I'm a human being as well as you are. That is in context of gender equality.
So are you saying they've achieved everything they've been fighting for?
No.
There is no need for feminism anymore.
No. They've not achieved, and that is why we are here to say that. Gender equality is a pivotal, is a very important, concept or idea in human rights, human rights, and definitely United Nations as well, because it's something that I think the world should pay attention to.
Okay.
So now, looking at it from the military angle that you mentioned, in the first place, gender equality should not be selective. I need you to know that. It should not be selective. So now, women are clamoring for the fact that they want to be, they want to have access to the same thing that men have access to, and we should not deny them their right. It is their right for them to fight for it, and they should have it. So now, it is also very possible that let me paint a scenario for you, and I want you to really look at it from a very interesting, perspective.
Okay.
What if we wake up tomorrow and realize that women have been sent to the war front? Big ups to the military guys. Nigerian military guys, they're risking their life every day, safeguarding this nation or trying to protect us. And now, putting women at the forefront of that battle in Sambisa forest, fighting against the Boko Haram. And then you wake up to the news that, the Boko Haram guys have surrendered because...
They can't wake up to
Wait.
that.
And you wake up to the story that the Boko Haram guys have, surrendered.
Okay.
Because, while the shooting was about to begin, right? They saw that, man, these girls are pretty.
Okay.
I don't know, so they go the way of Sodom.
Now they realize that these girls are pretty.
Okay.
Come on. Look at this.
We
features.
negotiate.
Look at this, look at the feminine standing.
Look
Look at the feminine standing breast and the buttocks and all that. And then they decide, okay, you know what, guys, we are not fighting anymore.
So that's when they were really fighting.
We just want to drop the weapon. And it's a win-win situation. So now, doing that, should that happen? Now, we are saving men's lives. Because these men are the guys we send to the war front every day, right? To fight.
Sam.
Yeah?
let me cut you here. What you have just said is total rubbish. See, it doesn't let me address what you just said. Let me address what you just said. All those ones is fallacy. It cannot happen. Number two.
Yeah?
Instead of them to surrender, they will kidnap all of them. They will use them as another set of chibok.
Let me go. Gender equality. Let's talk.
Yes.
Females.
We are going to allow the female
Why don't
here.
we hear of Chibok boys and
Exactly.
the boys kidnapping or school boys?
Let me
I need my
explain
sister to
something.
talk.
Let me talk.
Only
Let me say
girls
something.
who-
Yeah, are you done?
No, you need to talk. Don't let them be.
I want to say something.
Let me
Wait,
say.
you
Yeah,
be a gentleman.
Since you are the only
you
female
see,
here,
Be a gentleman.
let us let you speak.
Yes.
Why should it be a gentleman? We are talking about gender equality here. A man is talking, a woman wants to talk, and you are telling him to be a gentleman. Which is
To
you
keep
don't-
quiet for the
you
woman
don't
to
believe in
talk.
gender equality.
You yourself
If you believe in gender equality,
No.
You're talking about the equality there. He's spoken more than 15 times. She's not spoken once.
because she has
So you want to be equal.
This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to
I understand your
wait.
point. But why you
Exactly. So if you
were
talk
talking,
about equality.
I don't agree with you. Why you were talking
Okay.
and he wanted to talk. Nobody told him to be.
Why
a
did you
gentleman
not tell me to be?
and listen.
Why did you not?
Nobody told
Were you not
because it
there?
does not make
Is your mic
sense.
not working?
Because wait.
Why did you not talk?
Hello.
You might be told, you are telling him to be a
Hello.
gentleman.
Hello.
Let's hear
bro,
from
bro.
her. Let's hear from her
Hello.
now.
Him telling you to calm down doesn't mean
And be
that
a
he doesn't
gentleman, don't forget that
respect. And be a gentleman doesn't mean he
He
doesn't
does not
respect.
Don't worry, we're not
He just
picking.
believe
We're
it.
not
There's
picking
a
on
to
words.
remind you.
place. Listen, let
I'm
me
not
talk.
picking on this, but I
There's
just
a
want to
place
remind
of
you.
respect.
We are not picking
There's
on
a
words.
place
Why
of
didn't you
respect.
respect him? Mr.
You have
I've not been talking since
you have a
morning.
wrong understanding of what gender equality
I've not been
means.
talking since morning
In its
because
roots.
I respect
What
you
you're
guys
saying has
as
nothing
a
to do
man.
with equality.
So
You
naturally,
have you have a wrong.
It has everything to do with
My
equality.
man.
And I will tell
Calm
you
down.
why.
My sister, let's go.
calm down.
Okay, so
Wait.
my quick question is this: are you saying that if a man and a lady goes out to eat now, they should share the bill?
Bro,
They
I
can
was
share
coming
it.
to that. I was
They
coming
will
to
get
that.
to that one.
But
We will
please
get
let
to
us
that one.
speak before
We'll
we
get
jump
there.
to it. Because
Please go
we
ahead.
have addressed the point of masculinism, physicality, and they are saying that gender equality is not all about physical. So let's hear what she has to say before we go to other social
Let's
points.
go.
As I was saying, don't let me don't make me forget my point.
Don't worry, we'll
As
bring
I was
the point
saying,
for you.
from that place, there's a place for respect, even in gender equality.
Okay.
We are human and we ought to respect ourselves. So when you were talking, I was not saying anything because I really want to hear you guys.
Hey, she
so it's time
respected
for
you.
me
No,
to
but I-
speak. So it's not mean that you have to
Come
just
on,
but
respect
he
me
had
that I
not
want to
finished
talk.
when you cut him.
I didn't cut.
We have spoken how many times here?
Let her
So now let me say
Oh.
first, I believe the reason why we don't have gender equality is because it starts from our parents. Number one, like what you said, the man was trying to be fragile with the lady and was doing the guy anyhow. Have you seen a Calabar woman being born? The way they shake female baby
Oh
cells.
my God.
When those kind of children grow up, they are tend to be strong. It is because you believe that females are fragile. They are not fragile. If a woman can go to a soldier training and fulfill every duties and come out strong, then
qualifies.
she can also be at the war front. It's about training. Nobody just woke up and say, I want to be at the war front. Everybody went through the same training.
Intelligence.
So that is just it. Because they just believe that.
Look how they are watching.
The
They are
reason why-
quietly. They are observing.
Relax,
Taking notes.
is your hype man.
Wait.
He's giving you ginger. We
She
want
has-
to
she
hear
has
your
made
point.
Wait, I'm already saying my point.
Okay.
So just
So you cannot hear the point since.
We cannot hear your
That
point.
means you
because
cannot
you
hear the
can't
point.
hear your
Till we leave here.
Small
Right
man now, they will bring
Wait,
us
wait,
and
wait,
not
wait.
hear the
Bang,
point.
bang,
Bang. Let us hear
You
your
cannot hear a
point.
point. It means you have a
No,
lot.
Take it easy now. Take it easy. Now, this
I
one
made
don't
mention of
Wait, I'm not
physicality.
done.
That
am
point
not
that
done.
you raised
Wait,
is
see,
wrong.
why is it
You
wrong?
know why?
Why is
Because
it wrong?
I said the same way they carry a man that has just been trained for a month and throw him in the war front is not the way they train a lady.
That is the problem that we have because we believe that females are fragile. If you believe that these people
Are you
both
not
equal,
fragile?
I am not
And they
fragile.
send you to the war front in
I
1
can't.
month.
They can take you if I go. Let me tell you.
Go
You
ahead.
can't just
You be a cheap casualty.
You can't
You
just
can't.
give birth.
See,
Wait.
now, please.
Wait.
Let
Do you
me
have a
correct
second
you. Let me
point?
correct you for
Wait,
something.
Give
wait,
us your
see.
second
Bro,
point.
let me correct you for something. You said she's wrong. It is her opinion. She can't be wrong.
Oh, these guys are intellectuals.
Wait, I'm
Are
not
you
done.
saying every opinion? Are you saying every opinion?
I really want to hear from you.
It is my opinion.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, I want to hear from you.
Everybody's opinion that
Yes, I really want to hear from you.
Still wrong.
Let me ask you a question.
I think you're a very cute guy.
Why
He's
you-
wrong. Yes, this guy.
So I
want to hear from
Why
you.
you listing your points?
I want to hear from
I want
you.
to ask you, and I want you to be sincere with me.
Okay, 100.
Why you were listing your questions? Sorry, why you listing your points? You said that Calabar people, the way they shake their women, but they shake their men too.
Yes, like that.
Let me now ask you a question. For every 100 Calabar men and every 100 Calabar women pit to fight each other, how many percentage of women do you think is going to come out on top?
For fighting.
I can tell you that they can be equal.
Baba,
Let me tell you.
Baba, you
You
know
can't
what?
say, okay, wait, I have an experience. Wait, I have an experience. When I was younger, my elder sister, my immediate elder sister, that one a tomboy. I've seen my sister fought with area boys,
Girls
and
dey
she
flog
stood and
boys
she
now.
like
Normally,
she beat
girls
all
dey
of
flog
them.
If normal girl
For this
catch
color
them,
color
they
year.
flog am, normally.
My
No, the gist is that-
it is not
No, no,
about
no, no,
killing.
no,
She's
no.
a woman.
But
If they see her, they will
Mr.
run.
Ladi, I think we are making a mistake.
We are still
Wait.
speaking
No, no, no,
on
no,
the
no, no.
point
We are saying
of
that-
physicality.
No, no, no. Do you know the mistake
and
we're
in the
making?
point of physicality,
Ladi, I
sir,
dey with you.
Even as a
there
man.
is in a general consensus,
Wait,
there is no way a woman has the physical makeup of a man.
100.
You're 100.
You're correct.
100.
You're correct.
That is no
Baba,
argument.
that is why I
But-
started to say that.
Yes, but
if you base
we are not
equality-
basing it, but see, relax. There is no way we can talk about equality.
Mr. Rema, do you know one of his biggest tracks? Baby, calm down. Now let me tell you something. The gist is, if we want to play around, let's play around. I don't want people watching us thinking we don't have brain. Do you understand? What is the real meaning
We
of
are
gender
going
equality?
to
Wait,
other points.
Esa.
Equality of access to opportunities.
Excuse me, Mr. Ladi. I want to say this, that number one, there is no man that is greater than any woman. Now, if there's going to be any context, there is a husband that is greater than his wife, meaning as per leadership and role. But a man is not greater than a woman. Do you understand? And that's a fundamental problem that we have in the generation right now, which is that you will see a man whose boss is a lady, looking at the lady and say, you don't have a type at home. You will see a man say, you can't talk to me like that, you're a woman. That is wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I've even
It's
seen a
extremely wrong.
situation where the man was
We
saying,
are not
where the
arguing
man was
that.
saying,
Okay,
he doesn't take orders
That
from
is not gender equality. That is not gender equality.
See, that is not even.
That is not gender equality.
See,
That one is bad character. It's not gender equality. No,
relax. Get your
Can I say something?
It is what it is.
Look at gender equality now.
Okay.
A man misbehaves
Okay.
in his own home,
Okay.
to his own family.
Yes.
Maybe he sleeps with his neighbor's wife or
Okay.
he's caught cheating or something. What happens? In contemporary society,
Yeah.
that guy loses maybe his home. He loses like maybe his
Respect
job,
from
retirement, or whatever.
Yes.
And
That's in the Western world.
in the advanced contemporary
that is
society,
the Western world, not in
that's what we are
Nigeria.
saying. Contemporary society.
No, not in Nigeria.
Not in.
Do you know the exact opposite happens in Nigeria? Do you understand? So that's why I want you to be in context. In Nigeria, now you go cheat. Now you go sit tell your babe, say if you don't do okay, come up for house.
Our
it's not
society
supposed
for
to be
years.
so.
Wait now. Our society for years.
What's happening?
Now survivor of the fittest. They let me
let
know
me
last.
last.
But I'm saying that in contemporary society, because this is something that the whole world will see.
Definitely.
We are saying that in contemporary society, a man that misbehaves loses everything, including his own home. He loses custody of the kids.
Okay.
We agree on that.
Yes.
But when it is the woman that does the fault,
Okay.
does she pay alimony? Does she pay child support? It is not equal, sir. Let us not say it is never. It can never be equal.
Wait. So what's your point? What's your point?
My point is
what does
the basis
that man that is cheating now? What value is he bringing to society?
That's not what we are
No.
saying.
Do you get what I mean?
Let me back him up.
How is that?
Let me back him up.
How is that a?
Let me back
How is that
him
a
up.
bad thing in this?
Wait,
Let's
Chill.
get what I mean.
Chill,
What I
let
mean
me
is
back
that
him
it's like
up.
you're saying that in the Western world, if a man steals, if you steal in China and they catch you in China, if you are stealing in China, they catch you, you will wish like beggars on the road they'll be looking at you and they'll be laughing because the life that you would go through, it will be worse than being hungry. Do you understand? You not say, but in Nigeria, or in other words, it's not like that. Now, what significance does it have to the economy? It's not about business.
listen,
The man that is cheating.
let
It's
me-
not
that-
useful.
we
It's
are
not useful.
telling
It's
you
not about
that-
business.
let me
Don't
be-
cheat.
let
Why
me
is he
be-
cheating?
no,
Why
calm down,
is he
calm
cheating?
down, calm down.
Regardless.
Let me prove this. Let me back
Okay,
back up his point. Now, if a lady files for divorce
Okay.
and she wins, do you know they will share the man's property into two, give the lady. But if a man should file for divorce and he wins, will they share the lady's property for the
And then we're talking about-
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That if you don't know what you're saying,
Yes.
Esther, it is the property of the house. You know the mistake we made. Wait. Do you know Rihanna? If Rihanna marries Shem, wait now, Rihanna is a billionaire in dollars.
Yes.
Do you understand? If there's any issue that happens, it's the family money that is shared. When Shem is going, and Shem do like this in court, how will I go from here?
But the issue is that
give him
in
money
most
now.
situations,
He will take care of himself.
it is men's money that is shared.
That's the issue.
That's the bias.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
there is
No. Do you know why you can't say that? Do you know why you can't say that?
Equality.
Why you can't say that is
Most time it is
that?
the
How
men's
many
money.
billion? No. You are saying that because the cases we hear are cases of extremely wealthy man or men that have to share money.
In most
I'm telling you that if
cases.
Rihanna, Baba, excuse me, if someone like
Adele,
Rihanna
Adele.
someone that is wealthy. Okay, all the people that you have heard their story that they were sharing the men's money, do they have 1/4 of the money that the man has? No, now. That's why we are sharing that case.
So whose fault is that?
No, but we have women too. We have women. I just mentioned names now. Adele,
no, bro,
Tiwa
did they
Savage,
break up?
and the likes.
Did they break or did they share their money?
So,
you are
as a
talking
man-
about ifs. You are talking about what?
We are talking about there are people that have there's so many people that have shared money now.
Even in this Nigeria,
Look, bro.
people
For the
society
men,
will start
for the
demand
men, we are
down.
talking about things that have already happened that everybody saw in court. For the women, we are talking about if.
In the world, what is the top 10 richest people in the world?
In the world,
Yes,
They are men.
They are men now.
But this
So-
my
so-
this my
so-
this my issue.
No,
Most
what I'm
times
saying is that there's nothing.
Do you know the funny
about
thing?
that.
Do you know the funny thing? Top 100 richest people in the world, the women there, more than 70% of them got their money from breaking up with their men
divorce.
and
Yes,
getting the
yes.
best
But
men.
Esther, in
but
Nigeria
my point is that
Esther, in Nigeria today, almost all the best top 10 banks are headed by women.
Okay, and you are saying there's no equality.
No.
And you are
Exactly.
saying
And there's no equality.
We are saying
Let me give you one point. Let me give you
I'm
one
not saying that
point.
there's no
That's what
equality
I'm saying.
now.
Equality.
We are saying there's a possibility of equality.
Equality.
That's what
There's
we are
no
saying.
Bro.
Director.
You are saying
These people
if
don't
you
know
are
that
saying
question.
top 10 banks, wait,
They don't know
if
the
you are saying
question.
top 10 banks,
Give them small
if you are
chops.
saying if you are
They
saying
don't
top
know the
10 banks,
question.
the people wearing it are women.
Yeah.
Top 10 banks, it is not 5 men, 5 women. They are all women. I think we buy equality.
Do you know what equality stems from?
Take it
Wait.
serious.
No. They don't know something. Equality
These people don't know
stems
the
from the
question.
fact
They don't
that
understand.
women saw men leading in almost every
stratas.
field in the industry, and they started. It's a worship of envy. They started
Exactly.
wanting more. We want equal rights. We want equal this. Let me finish.
All the women
They want
that
equal
you
this.
see in those
Sir,
positions,
people-
they did not get there by sleeping
women will
around.
tell you
So
that
the
They are
men that were
intelligent
there before, the men that are already
They are
they
intelligent men.
There are women that
Women
are
say
women
that
that
that got there
Obviously.
before.
And women.
The men that got there already.
I want you to know.
We
Do
didn't get
you
there by-
know why I
we didn't
raised
get
that
there by
point?
sleeping with
I raised
people.
that point because you said that the wealthiest people that are women got their wealth
Most
from.
of them got their
So I'm trying to
wealth
let
by divorce.
I'm trying to let you know that.
Okay, so
There's
my
so many
other
other
question is this: Who is life more easier for? Is it for women or for men?
Depending on which country. Nigeria, let's say
Baba, that one,
if it's in Nigeria,
Daddy,
no,
we are
We are
For
not
them to be
hitting
honest.
the nail
For
on
them
the
to be
head.
honest.
eat it. Where is Amma? Get me Amma.
This is the bone of
Carpenter
contention
Ladi.
here. Look, see, the bone of contention here is something that we are still shining with. This matter is a matter of fairness for everyone, whether you are a man
Okay, so
or a
do
woman.
men and women struggle the same way? Is life
same
more
way.
easier for one person than
Now listen, does it?
Do they achieve the same things the same way?
No.
Does the
No,
woman
listen.
get things easier?
More easy.
Should
More
you
easy than males.
Should you not be happy as a
More
man?
easy.
Yes.
Should you not be happy as a man?
Yes.
Women are clamoring
Females-
that.
females-
Wait,
Let me ask.
Wait,
Let me
no,
ask. Relax.
no,
yes.
Relax. Wait. If I come to you to ask for money and any comes to you to ask for money, who would you give first?
No lie, bro, no lie.
Honestly, why
Shebi, you ask a question. Now, Now,
Focus is
where's
there.
where's my camera? I put it to anybody that has ever known me in their lives online. Now, the one who watch this now, they know me, they know my character. The reason why I will give based on, see, let me tell you, I take care of my inner circle first. Before anybody, if the inner circle is a lady, I'll definitely raise a hand to the lady. If it's a guy, it's my guy.
Being fair.
Any day.
Now, this you are talking about inner circle. Inner circle.
What
Now,
are you doing?
as an outsider, as an outsider, we are both coming to
Baba,
you now.
Baba,
Who are you going to help first?
Baba, if you come and meet me, if you come and meet me and say, Baba, give me money, I want chop pizza. And she comes to me and say, sir, please, I'm not eating today. Help me. I'm going to make my decision based on who I think needs it. You are not hungry, you need pizza.
That means you
She
don't chop.
needs
The
to
person who
eat.
don't chop, they chop
So
pizza.
that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be fair on that. But let me tell you something. If you say that, because I wanted to raise a point around when you said that secure, like a job that should be given to somebody. If you want to employ between a man and a woman comes now and say they want to do security work, you want to pick security downstairs, who will you give the job to? You will literally give a man.
Yes.
Do you understand? So there are some jobs like if it's PA, you are not that fine. I'm sorry to say.
So you
And
want to employ
wait.
based on physical appearance.
Yes,
and
it's for the business of the
For
job.
PA.
Yes!
Bro.
Baba,
So you don't care about the educational, you don't care about the
About
you don't care about intelligence. You only care about
No, you are taking away from your point. Your first point was based on intelligence.
If they are not intelligent, they will not even make it to the interview.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
What about
Maybe your interview, not my interview.
That is
They
not
can make it to your own. But I'm saying that, let me tell you, the business demands who you pick.
There are
Personally.
roles that demand physical quality.
God bless you now, Ladi. We got that day now. Why they do like this?
Intelligent quality. See, I know.
As long as-
But you know what I'm trying to say? I'm still referring back to what I said initially. I said the cry for gender equality started from when people wanted equal participation in almost everything.
Which is not bad.
President-
Which is not bad.
As a guy,
Okay,
not happy?
Look at that you just said.
Are
Do
you
you
not
think
happy?
a woman can lead as good as a man?
In all fairness,
Do you think a woman is a good leader?
see, let me say this.
If you start that one today.
Wait. In all fairness, I think a woman can lead. If you ask me, a woman can is the word.
But she's not.
No, I'm not going to say she's not capable or she's not qualified.
Okay, but she's not a better leader.
No. The job is as physically demanding as intellectually challenging. Men have failed us in Nigeria. If they bring a woman and say she wants to run for, if she has something upstairs to offer, I can vote for that kind of person. But what I'm trying to say is that
But you talk about Nigeria now. In terms of politically and all of that, we have seen situations we know from history. What's this woman name? Desiani, not even Desiani alone. The women have proven to be more corrupt.
Even the women
Than
are
the men.
extremely
Than the men.
more
I will not agree to that. I'll say that is
This lady was just in the office for
Yes, sir.
for barely 4 months.
Or maybe the men are better at it. The women are not so good.
There's
No,
equality.
it could also be that the men are better
Yes.
at stealing.
Corruption does not know man, does not know woman.
it does not know gender.
There's equality in corruption. Esther, let's not forget a major point. When you see, females had a hard time catching up, education-wise, anywise, in the world generally. If we are just starting to see women rule right now, it's because they are catching up. For years, they were not permitted to do anything.
Okay, relax. Let me ask you a question.
wait.
Let me
By
ask you a
male,
question.
male.
Let me ask you
Women
a
are
question.
meant to be in the kitchen.
Relax,
They
I
are
have
meant
a
to raise
question.
children. That is how women were.
Relax, I have a
Way
question.
back. They are just catching up right now.
That is what men subdued women to do.
Two.
But
No,
wait, why was this
Have
men
you ever
that
seen the
subdued
woman in your
women?
kitchen?
Why was it
that was
Baba, you know, say in the normally let's go to family.
Relax,
yeah.
Who is the head of the family? A man of a family. You must understand that the life started springing out from the family. So you see a man marrying 10 wives, having like 42 children, going to the farm and all those kind of things. That's how life was everywhere in the world. That's how they grew up. Now, so we know that kings was going to be a man, a king man that kind of thing. Do you understand? So that's how life grew up.
But
With time,
in England, they had a
of course, now the Queen of Queen Elizabeth,
Yeah.
you know, there's a king now.
Yeah.
That's just succession. Do you understand? Now, I need to show you the battles that went into it for a woman to stand and vote. So the problem was that the women were thinking that.
But do you think women should be voting?
Of course.
In fact, women should not
It's
just
a
vote. Women should be totally voted for. Why? Because
It's a
they are human beings. That's all.
But my issue with women voting personally
Let's
is
go.
that I just want to ask: women make decisions emotionally. They don't make a lot of decisions logically. I can say this for a fact because I've experienced women make a lot of decisions. They say, "Oh, it's based on how I feel." And if you check divorce rates, 80% of divorce or 85% of divorce
based on
is
feelings.
initiated by women.
Which most of them used to
And
regret
most
at
of
the end
them
of the
is
day.
by how they feel.
And they always
So I'm
regret at the
saying
end
that
of the day.
most
Now, so
of the
if
time,
the men did their job right,
So I'm saying,
if the men did their job right,
you
as
boy, you are
husband,
just evil.
if
You are
you
evil.
lived up
Do
to
you know why you're
expectation,
evil? Let me tell you why
if
you're
you
evil.
put
Laddie, Tobani, babe, but you have a babe right now. And you know there's a way a man can love 14 ladies at the same time. No stress. Because he might say this is my wife and this is my wife. There's nothing that can change this. But the guy wants to eat Indomie, spaghetti and all this kind of thing. He wants to go round and he still doesn't have a problem.
Are you saying women cannot do
No.
this?
Get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that the guy wants to be okay with it. Just like he doesn't have a problem with his wife. Now, a woman, this is the problem with a woman. A woman will be looking like, you say you love me. You are doing this with so many. So a woman can be quickly triggered. And society also silently says it's okay now. Men are polygamous in nature. If a man can do it, it's okay. If a woman suddenly says, I'm putting it to all of you. If a woman stand and say, I want to marry 14 men, and I'm putting them in my house,
Can you take
and all of you, Laddie first husband, you second husband,
Can you
take
it?
You not be putting towel in the living room.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait, let me tell you something. Look, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to relationship, people always accept the love they think they deserve. And I'm telling you for a fact.
Yeah,
You are saying a man can marry 14 women. He cannot choose to marry random 14 women in the world. Not every woman will agree to be his wife when they are going to have competition.
Rivals.
Same thing for a woman. If a woman, and why? Most times that man is going to be the one that will feed them, that will clothe them, that will house them.
No,
that
for
will,
you to
wait, I'm not done with
to
my
marry
point.
14
I'm not
women,
done with my point.
you must be financially capable.
How many women can comfortably marry 14 men inside the house, pay for them, their bride price or whatever it is you do, feed them,
Madam,
clothe
Igbo,
them, see everything.
marry
And wait, so
42,000
and not all men,
husbands.
see,
And
and
nothing
not
will
all
happen.
men are going to see.
I like that. No, I like it.
There are men that will agree to you too.
Follow
You are saying
that we marry
this is why you.
What's your name? What's your name again? What's
There
your
are
name?
men that will totally
Elisha.
Elisha,
Elisha, you're the one that collected Elijah's bag.
Relax.
Can we agree that no matter how rich a woman is, because of her nature, she always still wants a man that is richer.
Because that is
Because they believe they need to be taken care
She
of.
always still
They need
wants
to be.
a man.
That's every hospital.
That's where they are having problem with this.
No matter how
Sammy, let me ask you a question now. Do you know that no matter how much 90, let me put it into statistics. I'm a statistician, a first class material statistician. Now, let me tell you, almost more than 78 to 80%, anybody who collects 80 is already A. Do you understand? More than 80% of men in the world don't want their wives to be richer than them. What do you say about that? It's true.
But
Do you know why?
I think it makes sense.
Do you know why? I will tell you
agree
why.
on that.
See, if a woman should buy you anything today,
But I think it
if
makes
a woman
sense.
should buy you anything
Bro,
today, bro.
bro,
Wait,
bro.
I'm not
That is not
done.
even a point.
That is not even a point.
Yes.
Bro. She will remind you today.
Definitely.
She will remind you next week.
That's the emotion.
If you have a fight next month, she will remind you. In 2 years' time, she's going to remind you that she was not affected.
I see
She
the
was
kind
not
of-
clothed
with what you have said.
She was not took
I
care of
see the
your
kind of women
parents.
you relate with.
Speaking for you are speaking for
Yes, you are speaking
Okay,
for
now, that's a stereotype. You said you are a statistician, right? And you said more than 80% of men to 85% of men want to be richer than their women.
Yes.
Where did they get that mindset
Because they
from?
want to be in control.
They want to be in control.
Which has always been the
they are
problem of the
all-
nation.
Wait, that means they are all
It's been the
relating.
problem
That
of the
means
world.
that means you
Men has
accuse
always
me
wanted to
now.
control.
Wait, you accuse me now that I'm relating with bad women.
No,
Which
you
means
never said so.
No, that
Never
is what.
said
No,
so.
you
Never
never
said
said
so.
That the kind of man he has been.
Relax.
Which
That be
means-
helping winning, they have been complaining.
85% of men don't want to marry a Galatian than them.
I did not say that now. I didn't say bad though.
Wait, which means?
I didn't say bad though.
But they have wrong mindset.
No, he never said so.
Wait, which means 80% of men don't want
See,
to have
I'm
to than
looking,
them.
oh.
Because why?
If you like
They
to
don't
complex.
want the same thing. They are all
You don't need to complex.
This guy is brilliant.
more than 80 to 100
It's
men
just
are
a
getting
political
married.
If you are mentally mature, if you are mentally mature,
Moderator.
Do you want to watch the
Moderator.
Bad attitude.
No,
So
no,
you
no,
have to
Let me
watch
ask
it.
you. Let me ask you.
You just don't get old for yourself.
Let me ask you a question. Guys. See,
God is hearing. God in heaven.
See,
Asking.
from
Do you want
beginning,
your wife to be richer than you?
gender,
Just don't get old for yourself.
this
Me, where I only my wife be billionaire in dollars. Make her dey see that post. My job.
Relax.
I'm gonna
Listen.
Wait.
Wow.
Just dig
I
in
think
for
the issue
yourself.
of a man being richer than a woman, sincerely, I think is going to be very controversial and it's going to be a problem.
That's
Or
the
a woman
topic.
being richer than her husband.
That's
Because this is the deal. What balances marriage and balances family is one person up and one person below. When you have two people up, let me give you the scenario, what I feel it is. So I tell my wife now, right now I'm in Nigeria, I'm working. So because my wife too is in the same status as me, my wife too is in Cameroon. As I'm going to Europe, she's going to England. Who is going to take care of the kids?
Even when two of you are at home, it's not you people that are taking care of the kids.
The monkey can take care of their
Yeah,
own.
But there's some
So there is no parenting in family. So are you saying there's no parenting in family?
That means you are related with bad families.
Why you say you're not the one taking care of them? Are you saying there's no parenting in family?
3 months.
That means you are related with bad families.
They have 4 house help.
That's the thing.
They have who are you deceiving? Who are you deceiving? But this is the issue. Who are you deceiving?
If you have 3 mates at home, you can still inspect. If the woman is at home or the man is at home, you can still inspect. But what I'm saying is that when two people
life is so
are
simple.
making out,
You can install
nobody is
camera.
going to see
I have a
anything.
final question.
Camera.
No, I have a final question.
You
Final
guys
question.
are taking
Mr. Ladi,
take care of your
Mr. Ladi, I have a final question.
To bring up
If a woman is earning 4 million as salary per month,
Yeah.
and the man is earning 350K per month, and it's time for parenting, because I strongly agree that children should have their parent, not even just one of them.
Yeah.
It's important that both,
Of course,
from
both
time to
parents
time,
must be available.
from time to time. So my question now is, who should resign from their work when there's a lot of demand for somebody to read, because their jobs are both demanding, like you said, traveling.
Yeah.
One is 350, one is 4 million. The woman 4 million, the man 350. Logically,
Logically, it's obvious. Logically, the person that is making more money should keep on making more
Don't say
money.
the man that's making money.
The person that's making
The man or the woman?
Who is making more money?
Baba say man or woman
Who
now?
is making
Baba
more
say man or
money out of
Man or woman?
The person that is making more money
So the man should stay at home and take care of the children.
take care of your kids. 4 million to 350,000.
That's nothing to do with it.
Are you playing?
For the
But
past
I want
20
to
minutes,
know.
what we have said is
Sir,
outside
Mr.
of
Ladi,
the context of
Mr. Ladi,
gender
I want you to
equality.
know that some men, wait, because of this issue of gender equality, some men, the reason why I asked this is because some men will literally tell you that when they call, you know how they say when they call head, they don't use it to match the ground, that she should resign because
I know, I get your point.
Do you understand?
But what
Does
we
that
are
make
saying,
sense?
what we are saying,
So the man not just come home.
Do you know
and
that
come and be
there are many
singing,
consequences?
baby, shaku, kukuruku, so that there's
relax.
You will regret that
Understand that most men in that situation, because men are wired logically. Most men in that situation with sense.
not all men now. We now have feminine men. So
Of course, transgender and all the rubbish.
they are not. You don't even have to transgender to be feminine.
No,
we have a lot of.
Now,
I have a
most
very
men,
odd view on what you said, though.
most men
I know
will
now, that's what I'm saying that. What you
pick.
I think that in that situation, the wife should resign.
My wife would definitely resign.
Let me tell you why. So this is what you say. You said the man is the head of the family, is he not?
Yes.
A man runs his family how he wants to run it. Do you understand? Let me say something. If I as a man, what I can afford is to put my children in public schools. Do you get it now? And I want the mother to take care of them. If the mother has the money for through whatever university. That's how I want to run my family. This thing is a thing of agreement. If I want to run my family in that certain way, maybe I want the mother to be the one to raise the children. That's what I really want. Because I know that not housemaid. Then I'll make the mother raise the children. But now the responsibility is on me as a man to show if I'm serious enough. The time I say, okay, stay, what am I building? Am I building something? Am I trying to achieve something? If I am, it makes sense. If I'm not, it's okay for the woman to say, this man is not serious. Let me go and get my job back, take my children and leave this marriage.
So what I'm saying is that why should that? So when we even speak about gender equality, right? We should leave the realm of marriage out of it because
we can't. It's part
you know
of
why?
society.
I'll tell you why.
Because
do you know I'm not going to argue that. I'm just submitting to you guys on this because every family should decide how they want
to run their marriage.
Who has the primary say to you in a family?
That's what I'm saying.
The primary say. Who has the primary say?
Like what he said right now.
But to you,
what he said now.
to you, who has the
if
primary
you look at
say?
him and say it's wrong, then they should put you in prison. That's why. I'll tell you why.
Your friend just said
wait. No. Get what I'm saying. I'm saying that this thing that he said, this is how he chooses to run his family. Now, I might say, no, I need money. What he said is completely right because he's the head of his family. The reason why I want to take it away from family concept is because I said earlier, a man is not greater than a woman, but the husband is the greater than his wife as per leadership
That's
role.
what I'm saying. So family.
So we are fighting for equality.
No.
How can you be
because this is my point.
If Ladi understands, then I forgive all of you.
He already said it that.
But I want to
He already said it that
I forgive
societally it's gender inequality. But when it comes to family, he believes the man should.
It is not possible. It's confused.
But this is my
That's
issue.
confusion.
That's
That's
not
confusion.
balance.
That's
my
confusion.
It's not balance.
If you are going to support gender equality, that's confusion.
The reason why I totally defer on marriage is because I'm a marital counselor. I do all those kind of things. So I would not necessarily, and I will be an hypocrite if I say this. When I'm talking to the people that are in marriage, I tell them, you need to understand that this is the person leading this marriage. I say that a lot. Now, but that man also in marriage must understand that if he wants his home to be peaceful and he wants the best, he too must have sense to know that even though I'm the one that can say no, but I must know that this person is a helper comparable to me. So that's family. So you always win me. You always win me
For every family.
Baba, you always win me. If this argument goes to marriage, I will always submit.
See, let me say something.
Yes, sir.
From the beginning, before contemporary society came to be and everybody started clamoring for fundamental human rights as a man or as a woman,
boss.
we were raised with ancestral religious notions.
True.
Let's go to the Bible way, for instance, because that's the religion that I'm familiar with.
Great.
They tell you that Jesus Christ fed 5,000 people. They did not count women. They did not count children.
Okay.
And now we saw a trend that grew with time and age, and we saw how men had access to almost every other thing, and then the women were slowly coming out. It's not the fault of society that women are just starting to invade, education, invade fields of endeavors that even till today, there are fields of endeavor that you don't find a single woman. Very many. Some of them are not just physically challenging. I'm coming. Some of them are not just
There's
physically.
practically nothing.
Oil drilling.
There's practically nothing. When you get to oil drilling, it's not only the drillers that are there. In oil drilling,
We are talking of the main.
Baba, yes, people that do Baba.
It's not just physicality. It's not just phones.
It's not only the people that are drilling.
It is.
Baba, in that place, there are accountants, there are people that are statistics, there are women there. Baba, I'm feeling you.
Now, accounting and everything, there are components of that industry. There are components of that industry. We are talking about those people doing the main work.
I want to ask you a question. You said earlier in the beginning that you do 2 weeks training for men and they will go to war, right? Do you know that we can get women now? We can do training, makeup training for women. And in 2 weeks, they will be professionals. And you might not be a professional. That's one. Might. I said might. 1, 2. We can quickly do quick cooking lessons. That's why I said initially, my first argument was that don't let us base equality on just physicality.
We are not basing it on
Because
just
once it's not physicality, then it means that might be prominent in some areas that you are deficient in others.
Based on nature.
But equality comes to the fact that if they give you some rights, I should have the same level of rights too as a woman.
No.
Meaning that, yes, I'm coming. Meaning that, no, if you are paying your rent, does your landlord know if he's a man or a woman that is paying? Who cares? But do you know who pays your salary? Do you care whether it's a man that's paying your salary or is a woman?
That's not gender equality.
You people are selfish.
No, that's not gender equality. You are digressing. No. Do you know what gender equality is?
Elisha, if you bring your wife to, let's say we are having an estate meeting, Elisha, we're having an estate meeting, and you say, sir, I think that all landlords should have their own personal meters. Let everybody have their private meters in this estate. And they're saying, and your wife, who is extremely knowledgeable, works with PHCN, has an understanding of electricity. She now wants to talk and say, sir, I feel like they say, keep quiet. Women should not talk here.
That's not true.
I'm asking, no. I'm saying that if that happens, how would you feel?
How will I feel?
Yes, sir.
If I am there,
Yes, sir. You are
as
there.
the landlord.
No, not
Wait.
No, he's a landlord.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Landlord.
saying. Most times, let me tell you how landlord meetings work.
Yes.
I've attended landlord meetings for my parents before, and I know how it works.
Okay.
They always recognize most times one person, either the man or the woman.
Okay.
Wait
Yeah.
now. We've had women
Over twisted.
as
No,
we've had women come as landlords before. In fact, for a 2-year period in our area in Ife, we've had a woman be the head, the chairman of all landlords.
Many times.
Many times, which means they respect women equally as they do men. If they don't, they will never have voted
you're
for
not
a
asking my
woman.
question.
I will
Did you
still
not-
answer
My
your
question
question.
is not that
I will
hard,
still
it's
answer
yes
your
or no.
question. I will still answer your question.
You don't carry me the go where
Do you want me to
you
ask-
are saying you are going far.
Do you
Baba,
want me to
you
answer
know what
your
you're
question?
doing? You are prepping.
Do you
You
want
go
me to
explain.
answer your question?
Tired.
No.
Baba, it's a straight
no.
question, laddie. I asked him, you know that I asked him a straight question.
How would you feel?
You
You
know,
go-
it's that you are there, you know your wife has the knowledge, because that's exactly the problem the women faced initially.
Okay, let's say you're not even there. She went to
Look,
represent
do
and
you
she
know
gave you
that
the
this
gist.
problem-
When you came back, she gave you the gist that
In most
this is what
cases,
happened.
does not
How
exist
do you
again.
feel?
You don't know that? Yes. Look, we are talking that we want equality.
He happened in my face.
Wait.
I'm not letting you.
Sit down.
I went to UK.
See.
I went to UK to get my Canadian visa. Let me tell you what happened. It happened to me live. The security guy there, he stood like this. Then a lady walked out. The lady is a supervisor. She walked out and looked at the guy and said, I have told you to please not let men sit in all this area. Stop letting, please. We need these people to sit here. Please, can you make sure you work it out? Immediately the lady turned. The guy said, how you gonna talk to me like that? I gave like 3 LV for house. I don't take command from women. The Lord is my witness. He said it to me. I was looking at him like this.
That
He happened last 2
When did
weeks.
he take the job? When he knew it was the one
Last
that
2
was
weeks.
there?
What are you saying?
That one is a different issue. What we are saying is that
even a
can
personal
you let
thing.
see?
Baba, do you know why
Let
you
us
can say
let our
that?
points
Why you
lie.
can say that is well, he feels that
let
that
us-
woman is not as equal as he is, and it's true because the woman is not his mate.
Let's make our points land.
Okay.
Look at this angle like this. Everybody wants equal rights. They want the same number or the same chances that men are given. Women also want it, right? Now, what I'm saying is that, do you know that women have been given those same access, those same rights? Nobody says the woman should not go to school. Nobody says that they should not canvass for election.
Nobody.
No, in fact, the one governor of Anambra State was a woman, a Biara. Is in Google. Go and check it. She is a governor. She was a governor. She ruled for a year. Before something happened, I don't know how she left the office. What am I trying to say? There are, in most cases, in this contemporary Nigerian society, sir, there are, all this gender equality does not happen. But what we are saying that if you want to practice real gender equality in the real sense of it, you can't take away masculinity. You can't take away
should not be
physicality.
selective.
You
Look,
can't take away family.
the woman,
it should not be selective.
should also be ready to
your
go
family?
and toast the man. And
Mr.
say,
Rema,
I want
are
to
you sure
marry
the family
you.
is functioning?
No. We have to say the real gender equality. That means a man cannot marry a woman and say, you are my property. I have authority over your body. It will no longer be equal.
Let me break your back.
Why would you want to marry
Wait,
someone and say,
chill, bro.
you have-
Let me
you have power over
wait,
her?
guys.
Break our backs,
Let
break
me break your backs, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're talking about society that has portrayed or that has supported gender equality the most in the whole world, we're talking about modern day America.
Yes.
Does anyone agree with that?
We're there with you.
If you take a look at the laws in America, one by one in every aspect that you can think of. Women are 10 times more protected than the men in everything and anything.
Okay.
Somebody was mentioning marriage the other time. Let's even talk about marriage alone. Yeah, let's even talk about marriage and relationships.
Wait.
I said life when I'm driving at the point that you won't even let me land.
I'm
Look,
boss.
when someone was saying that gender equality is something that we can never achieve in the first place, they think it's a lie. Look, these people don't want equality. They want domination.
They want superiority.
And if you take a look at America, yeah, you will see a very solid point to support it. There was a court case recently about Johnny Depp and his ex-wife, this actress. Yeah. And then there was a leaked Amber Heard. And there was a leaked audio tape where, now don't forget my first point to that America is like the most gender equality supporting nation in the world. Yeah. And then they were having the argument in the house, husband and wife. And the wife was directly telling her husband that if you do this, if you do that, I'm going to accuse you of rape. And guess who they are going to support? Nobody's going to listen to you because you are a man and I'm a lady. Anything I say, the court will support it, everybody will support it. Guess what later happened? She later accused him of physical violence. The man lost his job. And I think he was working with them or something. He lost everything. It took almost 5 years before his lawyers could fight that case. Even after that, a lot of women in America today still see him as what? As a rapist, as an abuser. He has not gotten more than 70% of the deals that he lost back then. Are they equal in America, men and women?
No, I think there's something even going on in America now. American men are leaving America now to
marry from somewhere else.
Women.
Because they are just shouting gender equality. Nothing. Wait. They want to dominate you. They want to own your offices. They want to own your jobs. They want to have everything that you have.
Bro.
Without
saying
the work that you are putting.
These women. Now you don't talk today. Bro.
I'm going to say this. Yeah? Like I said, as I've said earlier, gender equality should not be selective. I think it should not be selective. You know. So now, women are.
When you say it should not be selective, what do you even mean?
It should be balanced.
How is it balanced? Are you
the same as a woman?
Will it never be balanced?
What are you talking about? Recently,
let me ask you a question.
Wait. Recently, I went to NYSC camp here.
Can I learn?
They registered 1,700 people. More than 1,000 were women. Graduates, and less than 700 were men. And you are telling me that they are not allowing men to go to school in baby
Wait.
Let me
personal question.
Hold on. So now the women need to understand that clamoring for gender equality comes with its consequences.
100.
Now, if you're clamoring that you want to be at par with men in the society, you need to also know that now you need to face the things that men face in society. No, that's the point.
Or anything.
So you need to
we
know
have more responsible single women than single men.
That's a lie. Why did you say that statistic?
Where is your statistic?
Which source? Where is the source?
Wait.
Don't drop number from me here, Joe.
We are talking based on your experience.
You are dropping number. You are saying, where is your source?
Esa, let me tell you something. When they say single men, you are the one that will answer this question.
Okay.
Yes. Contemporarily, just only Nigeria alone. What is the statistics of women that left their husband? That left their husband and left the children at home and ran away. To the statistics of men that literally left home and left the wife and the children and went to marry another person. What's the statistics?
Statistics. Yes. I don't know it though.
Need that. Just tell me in your heart of heart, which is more.
I think the men are more.
But let me tell you what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
I won't lie to you. I don't know it.
Esa, if you don't know it, I will ask Mr. Rema.
I don't know it.
I know you don't. That's why I'm asking about your home. Are you sure your home is
You want to drop a star that we don't know?
I don't know.
Give me facts.
I've seen ladies
Give me sources.
I've seen men do it. I can't just say men are men.
I know this.
Most of them do it.
Yes.
But I think men should be
Baba,
more.
See,
Men
no,
should be
no, no,
more.
no, no.
But this is my
we should
issue.
not say
But
this.
this is my
Should be
and
what
this.
is.
And that should be.
And
that
no,
should be.
no, no.
Esa,
I agree with
bro,
that.
the
There
statistics
should
is
be
not
more.
like this.
But wait,
The
that's
statistics is
my
not like this.
final point.
It's like this.
Where's your soul?
Get me a phone.
Where's your
Get me a
soul?
phone. Get me a phone.
So guys, it has been really hot here, and right now we want to just conclude on this topic. We are not agreeing on who has won, if this the side A or the side B have the more points or whatever. You guys in the comment section will determine this. But for now, we just want to take their concluding and final points. And we started the show with my left hand side. Right now we'll end the show from my right hand side. We'll start with Mr. Sam. Let's go.
Okay, women are nature's most pretty, beautiful, and most powerful creature. So, and now them clamoring that they want to be at par with men in society should not be their voices should not be brought down, because I mean we have the same right. Men's head is not bigger than the women's head. We both have the same head. So now realizing this and knowing for a fact that over time men have always subdued women to take lesser roles in the society. And now that they are clamoring that they want to be upper women, I think it is only logical for us to give women a chance. Knowing fully well that it comes with consequences. That these consequences, they are ready to live by the consequences. And I think it's just right for us to just
give them. Okay, now let's hear from Steering in now.
All right. The concept of gender equality is just a contemporary nonsensical ideology. I say this because in every ramification, the man is not equal to the woman. Now, we have so many social constructs. We have things like, is it appropriate for the woman to approach the man for dating? 90%. All these contemporary, yes, I must. Do they even feel okay with approaching men?
Even proposal.
That's because there are certain things that are just left for certain genders.
That's the point.
There are so many other things. For instance, someone was saying that, let's not speak societally. If a man should beat a man, okay, Sam slaps me. Societally, they expect me to slap him back. Why? He's a man. Are you not a man? Fight back. But when a woman, if any should slap me, does the society expect me to slap her back? No. Why? She's a woman.
Lady.
The rules does not apply to women.
Okay.
Let us be fair. So gender equality does not have a base. They are clamoring that they want equal rights. They want access to this. Nobody has deprived women for any rights. But the true essence of gender equality cannot be achieved in any given society. It's either you have one dominating and one
Suffering.
That's it. That's my point.
Any.
Okay, thank you. Finally, all right. First of all, I think with most of our points, we have actually deviated from the real topic. But the truth is, when we say we should support gender equality, first of all, what actually even made women think we need equal rights? We've forgotten about that. You're saying that nobody ever stopped women from having education. But truth be told, women just won on that part. It's not as if from inception every woman has the right to education. Gender equality is a right that everybody should have, both as a female and as a male. And the reason why most times people fight for gender equality is because it prevents what we call violence. Sometimes a man wants to behave like a man. I am the man. Even in family, you see a younger brother trying to stand up to his elder sister because he believes I am a boy. I am guy. I have 6 bones. I have 9 bones. But if there's something that is called gender equality, to ba sumo mi ma lu tieta. Mama lu tieta. You go first. This person is my auntie. She's my sister. Because forget the fact that maybe you are a guy. tó bá súnmọ́ mi mo máa nù ẹ́ pa ni òun ni. Like I said, my own sister, there was a time when I was younger, I was in the primary school that I was being bullied by guys because actually I had a small stature and they were bullying me. Sometimes be like, it's all these long chairs and you're like, sit down like this, do like this, and I'll sit down. From morning to class, I would be like this in the class. If they would give me that school bag, I would carry it. There was a day I now told my elder sister, like, I'm always angry when I'm going to school in the morning. I'm always so sad. I'm not happy. Then one day she called me like, why are you always sad? You don't always like going to school as much as I was brilliant. And I said, some guys in my class, they'll be asking me to do like this. And then she tutored me like, Loan Beru, move funny if I said, punch here, maybe. And she gave me tutorials on water combat. And the next day I went to the school with full bonnet, like, even though I know they might beat me, but at least I have to call it that if they beat me one, I want to beat two back. So, got into the school the next day, they asked me to do like this. I said, no. Why? Are we not paying the same school fees? They're like, I'm Kinika, I'm Ibo, I'm Sase, I'm Kinika, I'm a boy. I'll finish you. I said, okay, no problem. When we close, let's meet. That's like this. Even the fact that I was saying it, I was still kind of fear because these guys are two guys on me alone. But to have my way, because I had some backing bone at home that beat them. I won that day. It got to a point that even when I left that school for another school, if these guys saw me on the road, they would literally leave the road for me. Like it was there. People that I used to think that how could you not about for me by mama that go straight to me. They were running for me because I fought for my right. That it is my right to fight, but you can't use me anyhow because I am a girl. So this I just believe that when there's gender equality, most times even violence in marriage happens because men feel they have more power because they feel they are the one in control. But the day you see your wife that this person have the same right as I do in marriage, you need to respect me, I need to respect you. There's nothing we should be fighting for. If they treat gender equality, even let this age of gender equality be so free on everything. Forget it. Some marriages will not even break. Because when you believe that if the divorce, share, and anybody that fights for divorce will be the one that will share the money. A lot of female self will stay in their marriage unless there's something they will call violence in it. There's anything physical violence. That is where you think, okay, you have the right to actually leave this home. Cheating, well, I think if there's right to cheating, and then if you pinch me, you might not know how it pains me. Let me pinch you too now. What you do, me now. I can't do cheating. Let equality be everywhere. But I'm not saying that. If you actually make use of this gender equality, a lot of bad attitude will actually come down because every man don't want to be cheated on. They don't, but they actually have. They think they are polygamous in nature because there's this law that says a woman cannot cheat. Once about to she buy the lashewo. But don't about to money to be to bat lil but mo kan on gan that in fakan anywhere. You know what? Abeni lori of your fig than Korea on koja. That is just the truth. No man wants to be cheated on. Okay. So that is just if this thing varies in everywhere in picture of political ambitions, education and all that, I think we'll actually have a better place in the world. Okay. My option.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's hear from Mr. Elisha.
Yeah, so the idea of gender equality is actually delusional, to be honest. You know, the world was progressing and then people just felt bored and they needed something to, keep themselves happy, and just have fun. So they started very unnecessary arguments and, to be honest, because even the first world countries where all this stuff started from, if you take a look at them now, are they actually equal? They've went from men are enjoying more, men have more laws that are supporting them. They've gone from that to now having a world currently where men are like servants, where they are treated like peasants, and then they have almost all their laws surrounding the women. They have almost all their laws surrounding the women, and the women are enjoying it. Because why? The idea of gender equality in the first place is a madness. Everyone, man or woman, have our rights to society. We have what to do to society to make society go forward. And the moment some set of people think that they are not contented with their own roles and they want to go for the role of other people, then we are going to have the downfall of our society.
Thank you very much. To protect a legacy, if you would want a people to follow equality, what you would do is majorly to build a system around it that supports it, which is what the Western world has done, to say men has more power, physically, masculinity, and men have been ahead. And so if we want to support the women, what we need to do is to create a system that can support the women, which is what they've done, to say, oh, the women owns the house. Now, will there be abusers? A lot. But does it take away the intentionality of what they built? I don't think so. I think it is just in bid to support, the bill that has been passed to say women also can have a voice. Finally, male and female, he created them. There are no Jews, no Greek, no female, no male, but just one body. If you give a woman love, she will give you a home. If you give her spermatozoa, she will give you children. If you give a woman 100,000, what she will come back with will be shocking to the very you. I feel like women should be given every opportunity that they can get. If you can be a president, a woman can as well be a president. They are the best. The women build the home, whether you like it or not. The man can give instruction, but the women, they know how to put the home. A home that is at peace is a woman that the woman is doing a job. Do you understand? So I feel like they should have equal opportunities and equal voices. Thank you very much.
I think with the argument we've had so far, there are some areas whereby, or let me pick it this way, gender equality doesn't take away respect. Me not supporting gender equality doesn't take away respect from society. Doesn't mean as a guy I should disrespect a lady because she's a lady. It's not a way of taking out moral sense from the society. It's just that there are limitations to these things. And the way we are created, it doesn't permit everybody having the same equal rights. For example, like an example Steve Ringen gave the other time. If a guy should slap me, everybody would believe I should fight back because they believe I'm strong or it is my right to fight. But if a lady should slap me, it is no more my right to fight back. So in that way, is it equal? Are we not having a balanced equality in the society? So that means if, like he said, the female equality fight that we are fighting or arguing about is just like a dominating spirit. Like the ladies want to dominate. They are tired of their space, so they want to come, like, let us lord over them. And even from the inception of creation, it is not like that. So that equality, I'm not saying we shouldn't have access to education, ladies shouldn't have access to education, to politics or anything, but there are still limitations to where they can get to or lead.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode. Please let us know in the comment section, do you think gender equality is possible or not? We hope to read your comments. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on the show. Until next week, see you guys. Bye.